well, full of mind, full of body, full of spirit. And we're going to talk today about human development, because on this show we talk about fighting, we talk about philosophy. So along with self-defense in the physical realm, philosophy and spirit are not only self-defense in the spiritual realm, but also development in the spiritual and physical plane. So it's a very complicated subject. We'll dive right in. Holographic learning. What does that mean? Holographic learning. Well, one of the reasons I created this podcast to talk about the Vo style, which I've been studying and developing for about 3 to 4 years now. And one of the reasons I created this podcast as a journal, because I want to keep a journal and I want it to be open and to the public, to people who are interested in this as well. So the reason that being is that it serves more than one purpose. It serves as, propagating the Vo style, which I feel like I have to do because it was given to me as a gift. And also as a journal for both myself and other ulam, or even people who make it to the Sholu rank. I am not even a Sholu myself, and I am the person who records Vo, the Vo style, who's introducing it to the world. And I'm not even a Sholu yet. I take it seriously, I really do. It's a science, it's an art, it's a philosophy, it's a way of life. And so holographic learning, that means that there are multiple purposes and multiple functions for one thing. So the same way this show is functioning as both, advertisement for the Vo style, for training and teaching tools for the Vo style, and for philosophy and life in general, it also serves as a journal for me, because otherwise I have pieces of paper strewn about with. That's how I think. Artistic people who think artistically are very disorganized. I am very disorganized. I have a rational side and a mathematical side, but the other side of me is very disorganized, and I write notes just in a flash on whatever piece of paper is nearby. So if not for this show, all my ideas would be disorganized. I want them all in one place. So how can we apply this? Holographic learning is like interdisciplinary practice. The same way you can use physics concepts and scientific concepts and even the study of electricity to describe phenomena and processes in like the economy, you can also use fighting to better yourself in other aspects of your life. You can also use other aspects of your life to better yourself in fighting, since everything is connected and comes from the same source. This is my philosophy. Everything is a reflection of itself. Everything is all. All in all is all we are, as the great musician Kurt Cobain wrote. So, holographic learning. What we want to do in this new age of quantum computers and artificial intelligence, and where it seems like humanity is moving towards a silicon replacement of itself, a computer replacement of itself, we need to really work on human development for a number of reasons, the least of which is not that any artificial intelligence system that we build is going to be a reflection of us ultimately. And if we are not in a good place mentally, physically, psychologically, spiritually, then any of our creations will be faulty in the same respect. So it's very crucial that we work on ourselves. As it is, we are a very self-destructive species, so any creation we make, whether it be AI or robotics or aware systems will also be self-destructive based on the fact that they are a reflection of their creator. So, very deep stuff. Holographic learning, you can apply it to your life. The best way I can describe it is you make like post-it notes on every aspect of your life, where how those post-it notes, how that thing would relate to another thing in your life. Now, it's very, I guess, abstract and vague, but it's like creating neural pathways between the activities that you engage in your everyday life. And it brings a cohesion to yourself and to your life. Of course, ultimately, we are a body of humanity, and we are one organism. And so, therefore, any of our individual efforts must be in concordance with the third pillar of Vo, which is balance is law. So, if any of our activities are not in concordance with balance of the overall achievements of our species, they're doomed to fail ultimately. I'm going to go ahead and cut it short now. I've been making a lot of these videos as of late, but the reason being is because, again, I'm taking notes myself. I'm an ulam, I'm a student, I'm an outsider, a stranger seeking truth. I hope to be a Sholu in the very near future. I'm working continuously on the forms. By the way, a note on the forms. By no way, shape, or form are the imports, I call them, just stances or, just placements of your feet or whatever. What they are is they are forms. They are forms which are dynamic and moving. And like the holographic learning and the interdisciplinary ideas, each form has more than one function, and each form has a physical function. Each form has a spiritual meaning. Each form has a meaning for teaching and learning. It's a very heady concept for me to even talk about, and I'm not sure even fully understand it yet. That's what we do. We strive. Otherwise, we're not alive. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you find us on Twitter and Instagram at Fight Avoidance. Thank you very much, and have yourself a wonderful day and a good night. Peace.